Hello, good morning. It's Ruth Marquis, your favorite realtor. Well, welcome to my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. You are going to love what we're going to talk about today. All right, so have you ever wondered, like, what are my upfront costs when buying a home? I know. So, yes, you need to have a certain amount of money, and it all depends. I don't want to give you numbers for just Philadelphia or just a row home. Like, row homes are like homes that are back to back to back, or a single home or suburban. It depends on how much. Like, that number will always vary. Okay, so that's why during our game, was a game plan time or game time, right? Game time. Heck, I love when the ideas just pop up in the middle of a video. That's my favorite thing. So during the game time session, like, we're going to be strategizing on what to do to help you get to your goal, right? So that's when you'll know how much you need. It could be 8,000, it could be 20,000. It just all depends on where you're trying to move. But there are some upfront costs. There are some prepaid costs that you need to know about. So the first cost that you will have to encounter is right after you find the house that you're looking for. So you get a pre-approval, you meet with your realtor, and then you find a house that you love and you put an offer in. And not just put an offer in, you got it accepted, it's signed. The very first thing you're going to need to do, like, very quickly, is to get a check, a deposit over to them. Now, this check can be an official check if it's less than 30 days. It can be a personal check if it's over 30 days. It all depends on what your local regulations are. So it depends on where you are in the country, right? So that deposit can be $1,000, or it can be $5,000 or $2,000. Sometimes, like with my clients, I'll start you out with $1,000, unless we have a couple offers. Now, when there's a lot of offers involved, now whoever puts the biggest deposit is better, equipped to. They have more skin in the game, and they win that thing, right? So, more likely to, at least. So that's when you will gauge, and then it matters how much the house is. You're not gonna put $5,000 down on a $100,000 home, like. So that's why it's important to trust your real estate professional to give you the right advice. Number 2 is inspections. So let's just assume the first one was deposit. You put $1,000 down. The next one is inspections. You can do a home inspection, a termite inspection at the minimum. You don't want to have a house that has termites. You don't want to have buy a house and not get an inspection report. Those are the 2 mandatory inspections that I have. Like, you want to work with me and get good results, those are what we're gonna do. Okay. Now, there are situations where you can waive that. Oh, I hate these things, right? You can waive the inspection period. You can waive it, and that's how people, when it's a real dogfight with these offers, you just waive that inspection period away. But you still get your inspector out there to tell you what's the deal. You're not going to make your decision to move forward or not, but you don't want the foundation to be crumbling, and then you bought the house, so you want somebody to check it out. So those are the things that you have to worry, and that can range from $500 to $1,000. It just all depends on all the other inspections. What are the other inspections? Radon. You can get tested for mold, lead, anything that sewer guard. You can get tested to see if my sewage pipes have an issue. Those are going to be a couple $100. Those are not going to be like small numbers, but it's all on your comfort level. And if your city takes care of a lot of that stuff, you don't really need a lot of it. But those minimum, and you can get whatever else you feel like. Okay, well, because my thinking is, like, you know what, our home inspector will let us know if they hear mold is. They'll let us know if they feel like mold is present, and then you can go ahead and get the mold inspector. Number 3, appraisal. After, like, you have like 7 days in our contract for you to meet with the mortgage company, put in your application, and put in your pay for your appraisal. Okay. Now, the funny part is you'll be paying for your appraisal, but still trying to negotiate inspections. And it all depends on the time frame. It depends on the situation, on what you can do. Sometimes inspections, because we try to get our inspections back so fast, like, okay, we got the house, we got the check, let's get the inspection going in the next 2-3 days. And that way, by the time you meet with the mortgage company, you're not paying for an appraisal that you have no idea how the inspection period is going to turn out. Now, once we've done the inspection and I know what you're going to ask for them to fix, then we can go and pray for we'll feel more comfortable paying for an appraisal, because we know that negotiations are going pretty much well, because you're not going to ask for a ton of stuff. But once people start getting into asking for every little crack and every little crook and cranny to be fixed, we don't know. We just don't know how that's going to turn out. They can say yes, they can say no. Sellers don't have to fix your house. They just are being nice about it and fixing your house because they're selling the product. And if they don't have the money, guess what? They don't have to give it to you. So all of these things, I know they sound like so crazy, but they're real. They're real. You will get the real with your girl. So now think about the hidden costs. So, okay, let's calculate everything. Let's just say your deposit was $1,000, your inspections was $500, and your appraisal was about $475 or $500. But I always add another $150 for the inspector to come back out later on so they'll charge you another $150 to come back out, if they have to come back out. So you're looking at altogether up front before closing, $2,125 at minimum. $2,125 at minimum. That's how much you need. So just to get in, so if you are ever getting a grant, or if you ever get that's money that they're gonna expect you to have to move forward in a transaction, whether your finances is secure or not. Like, you just got to move on. So I wanted to warn you about that. And also, there's some hidden costs that you don't think about when you're buying a home. Number one is your gas. Depends on if you find a house right away, or if you are taking some time to look through. There's not a lot out there that you like. The inventory is the inventory. So you're going to have to think about gas money over a period of time, and then you're also going to have to think about the time off factor. Sometimes, like, you want to get in to see a house, but I don't know if you can see me better now. You want to go see a house, but you got to get in the house. And that's the only day you got to work. So, or that you have to work that day. So you have to think about the time off that you're going to need to actually go see the house. So that's a factor as well. So you're going to be working, you're going to be looking on your days off. And some days you're going to leave. Some people leave early. Some people go and work late. It just all depends. So, but these are things that you have to also think about when buying a home. So have all your money ready, because on one hand, you still got to work and create great income, because the bank is looking at everything you do. On the other hand, you still got to find a house. If you don't find a house, there's nothing to buy. So if you have any questions, contact me. You can text me 267-259-4639. Find us on Facebook, Ruth Marquis Group, and message us. So I check my messages personally. All right, thank you so much. You have a blessed day. Bye. Oh yeah, comment below and let me know if there's anything else that you would add to this list.